World Health Organization claims there is a possible link between cell phones and cancer and scared everybody, but the National Cancer Institute believes there is no increased risk. So let's ask America's favorite doctor, Dr. Mehmet Oz, what he thinks, because he knows everything. His new book is You, the Owner's Guide for Teens, a guide to a healthy body and a happy life. Welcome to the show. Yet again. This is your third visit, I believe.
I love coming here to visit with you.
I do too. I love having you here. All right, let's clear this up because everybody was in a panic state last week over this cancer and the cell phones. What do you say?
I'm concerned about it. We have talked about it on the show quite a bit. The reality is the World Health Organization used to say we don't have enough data. What they said now is that we don't know. And there is a possible link between cell phones and cancer. They're saying that because they got together a bunch of scientists, very thoughtful people, looked at all the data and say, you know what, it's not that it causes cancer, but there's no way you can say it doesn't. Their data is just too mixed. So here's what I think folks ought to do. Don't toss the phone, because I know you're not going to do that anyway.
No.
But there's simple, smart things you can do, Joy, to reduce the chance that if it does cause damage to your brain, you won't die of cancer.
Right.
For example, if the reception is poor on the phone, hold it away from your head, put it on speakerphone.
Most people do the opposite.
They hold it closer and you glue it into your brain. Basically, it becomes an ear implant.
Is this on? I can't hear you.
I can't hear
me now?
Yes, exactly.
And you have it closer to your head.
Right.
I know, that's bad.
Bad.
Okay.
So, and when you're driving in a car, it's a problem because you're shifting from cell tower to cell tower. It has to amp its boost. If you're going in an elevator, don't use cell phones in those settings. Second thing is switch the phone from ear to ear.
Wait a minute, elevator and in a car, no. So unless how about the Bluetooth and
those Bluetooth devices are fine, except that people leave them in like they're ornaments, right? They wear them as jewelry. So when you're not using it, you got to take it out of your ear. Otherwise, it's still an antenna. It's still receiving airwaves, even though there's no phone reception coming to you.
What about just those? What about like ear things?
The wired earbuds are the best. Those are safe.
Those are safe.
Or use a speakerphone. Or, again, you don't have to change your entire behavior, but switch the phone from side to side. And another big mistake folks make...
So get brain cancer on both sides.
Well, it's possible. You can get it on one side, get it on both sides, get it over with. But the bigger reality is that it's probably related to dose of exposure. And, when we talk about cancer, that's one of the big issues. It's how many times can you hit the wall that risks cancer before it finally catches you.
Well, it does make sense. That thing's got something in it, and I don't care for it either. But, okay. Now, you had a cancer scare yourself. And you say in an article that we read that you were a very bad patient.
Now, I'm going to tell you something. I brought the picture. Now, to be honest with me. Yeah, I'm touching myself. You like that, by the way? All right. So you see, the reason I did that I did this was because I have spent the last year torturing myself and folks around me about this darn colon pop that I had. And I'm not a good patient. I wanted to be clear about that because at the end of the day, I gain a lot of insight about why people who are listening to me on the show aren't paying attention to what I'm saying. At least they're not acting on what they're hearing.
Why not? Because you're so handsome. They're just staring at you.
You're kind to say that. But I think the bigger reason, and this is what I struggle with, the real epiphany for me, and it's the reason we wrote this teen book, the same thing, is why do rational people, Joy, do irrational things? It's crazy.
You mean like Anthony Weiner?
For example. As an example. What's going on in there? And, for me, it wasn't about a belief that I'm immortal. I think like all of the folks watching us right now, we know that's not the case. And it wasn't even that I didn't think the rules applied to me, because I know they do.
So what did you do that was so bad?
Well, let me say, the reason I did it, I think, and the reason a lot of folks do it is because they don't want to disrupt their lives. The
reason you did what?
In my case, I ate lentils and beets before my colonoscopy, which tasted good but ruined the view of the colon.
Take a little time.
A little time for that.
To ruin the view.
It took me, I procrastinated, stalled, did everything I could.
Wait a second. After the prep, let's not get too graphic, but I've had the colonoscopies. After the prep, you're not supposed to eat after that?
No, I ate it just before the prep, thinking the prep would take it out.
Yeah.
But if you eat a big bowl full of lentils and beets before the prep...
You're not supposed to do that.
No, it's not going anywhere.